can take over games. Let's see what he can do tonight as they Celtics. Bulls. Celtics coming right up. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaFour. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. This hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Levine in at the small forward. And for the Celtics, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Left side Holiday. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And here's Chicago. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
And the jam by Brown.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Giddey. Here's Levine for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Giddey against Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Outside, Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Now Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Levine. Shoots over Brown. Levine can't hit.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And let's send it over to Allie LaFour.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. Here's Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Brown with the stuff.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Donovan, he wants to review the game plan. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Levine. Shoots over Brown. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Levine's got 5 now.
Yeah, Levine not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
White against White. Pass to Horford. Back to White. Shoots over White. White can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
White looking it over. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by White. It's tipped.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Some changes for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. .36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brown inside. He's guarded by White. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Kobe White picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in for White.
What's up?
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Ball. Hits a three-pointer. And here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Chicago leading. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Jalen Smith, Buzelis out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Dosunmu in at the 2. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
He couldn't convert it.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Dosunmu outside. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 5. The rebound, Celtics.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Chicago. So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Hauser, he's checked in for Horford. And a change for the Bulls. Craig's checked in. Here's Buzelis. No made baskets yet. Pass the ball. Dosunmu outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Hauser. Back to Tatum. The 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Bulls trail by 5. Smith with a screen on Holiday. And he converts.
Yo, what's good? Trying to run a game in Madden or what? You need to add me on the PSN.
The aggressiveness.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ball. And And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics lead by 3. Right side, Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
All right, guys.
Bro, Zion, I already subscribed to you, bro. You already hit me with that same line. I got you, bro. I'm already subbed.
Using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at
Real go, add me on the PSN.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good
What's your PlayStation Network ID?
Directly off quality passes.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots. There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. Levine. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Williams against Porzingis. Back to White. Cornette sets a screen. Again, the miss by Boston. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Levine. And there's another one for the Bulls.
I tell you, that jumper of Levine, so pure looking when he's in rhythm.
Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with it. Now White shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Boy, you can tell when White is confident with his mechanics. That shot is pretty, folks.
Here's White. Boston with a rebound. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Three-pointer Holiday. And they'll get another chance. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Celtics out in front, up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so here is Chicago. Trailing by 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's LaVine. Oh, LaVine goes in hard.
Yeah, there's the versatility LaVine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
It's Giddey on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Tipped away. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. Lets it go from deep. White can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
For the tie. White can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. The kick to Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. 5th best, the Celtics.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. The Bulls with another miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Outside Giddey. Back to White. Outside Giddey. Down low. Here's LaVine. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Holiday passes to Brown. Shoots over Levine. Levine with some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And the foul is called. He missed it. So Porzingis picks one up.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Giddey. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Brown. It counts! And the foul! It's on Zach LaVine.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Free throw good. Brown. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
The kick out to White. Shot clock at 2. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Ball. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. A deep 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Leading by 5. Tatum draws the double. Chicago with a rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Ball against Tatum. Ball passes to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. The 3. JT for 3.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front, up by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Buzelis, Torrey Craig out there with Smith. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Ball in at the 1. Here's Buzelis. Here's DeSumo. Rebounded by Springer. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Buzelis. DeSumo outside. The three is up. That one doesn't drop. Celtics lead by 9. Hauser passes to Tatum, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Ball, he's checked in for Carter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Buzelis. Here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Levine, he's checked in for Craig. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics lead by 7. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Left side, Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Levine with it. Shot is up. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
That's such a beautiful high arcing jump shot from Zach Levine.
On the wing, Tatum. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 5. DeSumo, the pass to Smith. The shot, no good. Outside Holiday. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Horford. Chicago with a rebound. Ball passes to Levine. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. Now Levine. Misses the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Tatum against Levine. It drops in for him. Tatum's got 20.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Up top, Levine, defended by Brown. Levine passes to Giddey. Levine against Brown. Levine draws the double. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Launches a three. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 22 points.
You trying to play?
Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Sinks it from distance. And the Celtics lead by 7.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to White. Now here's Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Holiday passes to Porzingis.
You gotta add me on the PlayStation Network.
Holiday,
what's your PlayStation Network?
Pass to Porzingis. Here's White for three. He can't get that one to fall.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
And that's an intentional foul. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Levine. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is...
I added you, I didn't pop up. Alright, after this game, I'll add you guys.
Keeps his composure and comes through.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. So we see the Celtics get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.